Fede Valverde is Real Madrid's man for all occasions.
Every time he plays, he's the best player on the pitch, especially in this last 3 months.
The Uruguayan has consistently shown his versatility and continues to be one of Ancelotti's most relied upon players.
Fede Valverde more integral to Real Madrid's success this season than Jude Bellingham.
Whether it's playing right back, right wing, or in the center of the park, he does what is required. With all the Real Madrid stars stealing the headlines, this is the story of Real Madrid's unsung hero, Fede Valverde. Madrid knew that they had a Madrista for life after what Valverde did in the Supercopa de España semi-final in 2020. It had been a game without yellow cards until suddenly, in the 114th minute, Morata broke through. Valverde, the closest player to the ball, had no choice but to foul him. The Uruguayan midfielder was sent off, but his team managed to hold out for a draw and then win the tournament on penalty. That sacrifice was a turning point in Valverde's career, and he never came out of the starting 11 again. It was an action that really showed Valverde's character and how much he was willing to sacrifice for the team. He had to work incredibly hard to get to where he is now, wearing the captain's armband for the biggest club in the world. Valverde's passion for the game was seen from a young age. At just 2 years old, he convinced his father to install a goal post in their living room, showing his determination to play the sport he loved. As he got older, everyone could see his natural ability. Even from a young age, his passion, determination, and ability to score goals from long distances were evident. He was beginning to attract the interest of top European clubs when he was still in Uruguay, and of all the teams that wanted him, he chose Real Madrid. No one gave Fede Valverde anything at Real Madrid. He had to earn it. He started in Castilla and worked his way up the ranks. He became a regular member of the lineup and even scored his first goal in December of 2016. Santiago Solari, the coach at Castilla, said that he was very happy with Valverde and praised how the Uruguayan had adapted to a new club and country. But while Valverde thought he was doing well, the club felt that he had to develop more before he could join the first team. As a result, he was sent out on loan to Deportivo La Coruña for 1 year. Valverde contributed with 24 league appearances during the campaign, but the side suffered relegation. That first team experience was good for him though, as upon returning, he really impressed Lopetegui in the 2018-2019 preseason. He had played so well that he was assigned to the first team. On October 23rd, 2018, a young Valverde stepped onto the pitch at the Santiago Bernabeu for his first official Real Madrid debut. He was just 20 years old, playing in a Champions League group stage match against Victoria Pilsen. It was a dream come true for the talented midfielder who had worked tirelessly to reach this moment. That season, he made 25 appearances and even helped Real Madrid win the FIFA Club World Cup, a special achievement in his first year with the team. But his real breakthrough came in the following season. With Zinedine Zidane back in charge and Marcos Llorente leaving the club, Valverde finally had his chance to shine. He grabbed it with both hands, quickly becoming an important player for Madrid. On November 9th, 2019, he celebrated a major milestone, his first goal for the club. It came in a dominant 4-0 victory over Eibar in La Liga, a sign that he was here to stay. It was of course this season where he also made that tackle on Morata. The tackle ended up earning him man of the match, and he got widespread praise. Diego Simeone even referred to the tackle as the most important play of the match. Valverde made 33 appearances during that league season as Real Madrid won the 2019-2020 La Liga. Then, he kicked off the next season in style, scoring the team's first goal of the campaign in an intense away match against Real Betis. Madrid went on to win 3-2, and Valverde's performance earned him the title of King of the Match. It was a special night for him, as it also marked his 50th La Liga appearance for Los Blancos. A month later, on October 24th, Valverde stepped up again, this time on the biggest stage. Facing Barcelona at the Camp Nou, he made an instant impact, scoring just 5 minutes into the match. Madrid went on to win 3-1, and Valverde made history by becoming only the second Uruguayan to ever score in El Clasico, following in the footsteps of Luis Suarez. But unlike Suarez, he was the first to do it for Real Madrid. His hot streak continued. Just a week after his Clásico heroics, Valverde found the back of the net again, this time against Huesca in a commanding 4-0 victory at the Alfredo Di Stefano Stadium. It was already his third goal of the season, more than he had managed in the entire previous campaign. The young midfielder was proving he was not just a workhorse, but also a player who could make a difference in front of goal. Over time, he has proven that he is so much more than just a hard-working midfielder. He isn't a work rate merchant. Whether it was his goal in the 3-2 win over Barcelona in the 2022 Supercopa de España, or his assist to Vini in the Champions League final, Valverde has proven that he's so much more than just a track star.
He's such a beauty. It's perfect, but we know that Valverde is capable of doing that because he's a great player, and he's been showed to the world that is one of the best midfield players in terms of transition in the world.
In the 2022-2023 season, Valverde took his game to another level. Before the campaign had begun, Ancelotti had made a bold prediction, saying that Valverde would score at least 10 goals. The challenge was set, and the young midfielder delivered in style. Game after game, Valverde found the back of the net, showing his growing confidence and attacking instincts. By the end of the season, he had scored 12 goals across all competitions, surpassing his manager's expectations. His first-time volley against Man City in the Champions League quarterfinals was spectacular. It was a testament to his work ethic, versatility, and determination to keep evolving as a player for Real Madrid. It was more than just a nice gesture when he inherited Kroos's number 8. It was a reminder that he was on the path to becoming a Real Madrid legend. The Uruguayan has played in every position for Madrid down the right-hand side. He has played as a right mid, right wing, and right back.
Fede Valverde, man, this guy is Mr. Versatile. This guy is having the best season he's had for Madrid. He's scoring goals from everywhere on the field. I know Jude getting match-winning moments, but because the injuries that Madrid have to the back line, I mean, this guy pretty much plays as a right wing back. Any given moment, he protects the entire back line because of how poor they've been overall.
His energy up and down the pitch is crazy. It's like he has a third lung. And he's also great at breaking up opposition attacks. At one point in 2024, he had the most recoveries of any midfielder in La Liga. This guy played as a right back on a big Champions League night against City, and it looked like he's been playing there his entire life. His entire Real Madrid career has been him being essentially a Swiss Army knife.
His energy throughout the game is playing in a position that's not his at right back, and he still manages to play at the top of his game, whether he's playing midfield, whether he's got to drop back into centre back, whether he's playing right back. His all-round game is just outstanding. He's such an underrated player.
He has never had an easy path to a starting spot at Real Madrid. Year after year, new stars arrived. First Modric and Kroos, then Tchouaméni and Camavinga, and now Bellingham and Mbappe. Each time there were doubts about where he would fit in. But Valverde, he's never backed down. Instead of letting the competition push him out, he adapted. He has reshaped his game time and time again, proving his worth in different roles. Whether as a box-to-box runner, a wide midfielder, or a deep-line playmaker, he did whatever was needed to stay in the team. Now, after years of evolution, Valverde has transformed into the complete central midfielder, one who can do it all. It's an important player to have to balance out the Galacticos.
Just like I said that Chelsea could have been out there till midnight and they would not have scored, Real Madrid would have been out there till midnight and Federico Valverde would still be going back and forth.
It's exactly what you want as a teammate.
And back and forth. Well, certainly because you know that Toni Kroos and you know that Luka Modric are not getting around with the same sort of pace and intensity around the field as they once did. And if Luka Modric is going to give up the ball, like Craig just mentioned there in the first half, then you need somebody who's willing to do that.
You need players with no ego, players who are willing to do the dirty work. Another Madrid player that loves to do the dirty work but doesn't get the recognition for it is Jude Bellingham. To see his meteoric rise at Real Madrid, you gotta check out this video right here.